Hello, hello, and welcome to another episode of the Global Freedom Conversations Live. And today we are going to bring you the following topic.
Thank you. We are reading today episode 24, From Resolution to Result. Why most people quit and how to stay consistent.
Yeah, so that's what we're going to be talking today. But before we dive into our topic, let us introduce ourselves. So, hi everyone. My name is Sandy. I'm originally from Panama, but currently residing in Surrey, British Columbia, Canada. I also work in the movie industry, and I'm a proud digital business owner and mentor.
Hello everyone, good evening. My name is Justina. I'm originally from Nigeria. I based in UK with my family member. I work in healthcare sector and I am online digital business owner. Thank you for coming this evening. Thanks.
Hi everyone, this is Rejoice once again. Rejoice Gaffer, originally from Ghana but based in the US with my beautiful family, an online digital business owner and a mentor, and I work as an e-commerce. Stay tuned and you will be blessed in the name of Jesus. Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Justina. Thank you, Rejoice. And we also want to remind everyone that every Tuesdays and every Thursdays in North America, we have a live webinar, and on UK is Wednesdays and Fridays. So if you want to learn how to start your online business, all you have to do is just register into any of the websites that appear on the screen, put your name and email address, and we'll send you that invitation to watch the free webinar. So when you register into our website, you will receive an email that will contain two links. The first one is to register to the live webinar. So that one will take you to a page where you can register for either day or for both. And the second link is for the replay of the live webinar. So just in case you cannot attend to the live webinar, that's not a problem. You can always catch the replay and watch it from the comfort of your own home. In addition to that, we also invite you to our private Facebook group where you get to see more success stories from members of our community and more information about the business. Now, you're probably wondering, so what is it that we're going to find out on the webinar? On the webinar, you're going to find out how our online business plan works. And also, you get the opportunity to hear from the panelists, which are members of our community, who will be sharing with you why they decided to start their online business and how this online business has transformed their lives. So, if you want to catch the replay from last Thursday's live webinar, before tomorrow's live webinar, here were the hosts and panelists for that day.
So our panelists for that day are Jay, our host, former educator. We have MD Mihidi, management trainee. We have Elvira, who is a former oil and gas employee. Then we have Joycelyn, school teacher.
We have Shital, educator, Rotu, former retail stay-at-home mom, Mabel, pediatric nurse care coordinator, and Maria, retired nurse educator. Thank you.
Thank you, Rejoice. Thank you, Sis Justina. So if you're catching the replay from last Thursdays, our replays has subtitles in several languages, and our live webinar has subtitles in 5 languages: Spanish, French, Tagalog, Vietnamese, and Arabic. So there you go. So now you know, if you want to learn how to start your online business, all you have to do is just register into any of the websites that appears on the screen. All right, so let's find out what is our topic for today.
Our topic from today is from resolution to result. Why most people quit and how to stay consistent. That is what we have for you today. So stay tuned and you will be blessed.
Yes, that's right. So that's what we're going to be talking today. So welcome back to another episode of the Global Freedom Conversations Live. And happy and blessed Monday for those who are on Monday, and happy and blessed Tuesday for those who are on Tuesday. So as you know, every January starts with motivation. But by February, most of that it is gone. Not because people don't want to change, but because they were never taught how consistency actually works. So today we are breaking down why most people quit and how truly helps you stay consistent. What truly helps you to stay consistent even when motivation fades. And for that, we're going to be talking about the following point.
Number 1 point says most people rely on motivation instead of system. The second one says people quit when progress feel invisible. And the last one, consistency grow faster in community than in isolation. Thanks.
Thank you, Sis Justina. So yes, so that's what we're going to be talking today. So let's dive into the first point. So most people rely on motivation instead of systems. For years, my success was dependent on momentum. In the film industry, every project had a beginning and an end. So at the beginning, was a burst of motivation, but that was followed by exhaustion at the end. So when one project ended, the next began before I could even catch my breath. So I didn't realize then, but I was consistently running on motivation, not on systems. So motivation felt exciting, it gave me the adrenaline to start, but it never guaranteed the consistency to finish. So um, when I transitioned it into the digital business world, I discovered something life changing. And that is, success doesn't come from motivation, it comes from systems. And according to the journal Clinical Psychology, over 80% of the New Year resolution failed by mid February. Okay, so we're seeing this as statistics here. Not because people lack discipline, but because they rely on feelings instead of structure. So that statistic hit home because I had lived that pattern for years. Motivated one week, overwhelmed the next week. So what changed everything for me was learning how to build systems. So for example, creating simple routines that keep me grounded, or automation that keeps my business running even when I'm not online, and the mentorship that provides that structure, feedback and accountability that I needed. So now I don't need to feel ready every day to make a progress because my systems carry me when my motivation dips. And that's what exactly this business gives others too. It gives a proven blueprint that replaces guessing with guidance, and a support network that keeps you consistent, and tools that simplify your process so you can focus on what truly matters. And that is your growth, your purpose, and your peace. So consistency isn't about being perfect. It's about creating a structure that works for you, even on your busiest or lowest energy days. So when life gets busy, the systems carry you and the motivation doesn't. So in the film world, I gave my time to someone else's vision, but in the digital world, I build systems that support my own vision. And that's the difference between surviving and scaling, between hoping and executing, and between being driven by pressure and being guided by purpose. So if you ever felt like you start strong but can't stay consistent, it's not you, okay? It's your system. And once you have the right one, everything changes. Because here's the message for you. Because discipline becomes easier when structures supports your dreams. So that's the key. So that's the message for this point. And now let's move on to the second one.
So, our second point says most people quit when progress feels invisible. One of the biggest reasons people stop is this very thought: I'm doing the work, but I don't see results. Behavioral psychology studies shows that humans are more likely to quit when rewards are delayed, even when progress is happening. Growth often shows up internally first. Then you have new confidence, better decisions making, and then stronger habits, which create consistency, and then you have the result. Personally, in my business, I experienced this. Change doesn't happen overnight. It's just like a farmer. You can grow something today and expect the harvest tomorrow. Change starts within eternally. Most of us don't have the patience to wait. But if you can wait in this very business, you know that change is happening gradually. Change happens when you have patience with yourself. I learned something from Bob Proctor. He said growth starts from within, and then everything you go through in life is part of the process. We don't have the patience to go through the process. We want to have microwave result, which doesn't happen. But when we are consistent, change is happening gradually. I know this feeling very personally. I know this change personally. When I started my online business, there were days nothing looked different on the outside. Same home, same responsibilities. It seems the same. But what I realized was I was thinking differently. I was thinking differently, making decisions differently, showing up consistently, and especially with these very accountability partners of mine. Oh my goodness, what a blessing they are. Growing together, learning together, and earning at the same time. So if you feel like nothing is happening, trust the process. Something is happening within. I came into this very business not knowing anything about finances at all. I didn't know that wealth start from within. You have the poverty mentality and have wealth. No, it doesn't work that way. Wealth start from within before it shows on the outside. Behavioral psychology confirms this. People quit most often because rewards delayed, and even when progress is happening quite beneath the surface. Growth doesn't announce itself at first. It builds confidence, it forms habit, and it strengthens discipline. Consistency is what is choosing to trust the process before the proof shows up. So if maybe you are doing something or you wanted to join us in this very business and you are doubting, no, don't doubt yourself. Don't doubt yourself. The process is working. Have patience for yourself, and everything is working. Once you have dedicated yourself to learning and growing, gradually, everything, we are not what we do, we are what we become. You are what you become. So most people want to doing doesn't show any change at all. You must be changed within first before we can see the fruit outside. So that is what I have for you today. Consistency is about trusting the progress. Trusting the progress you can fully see. So trust the
Yes.
process because it is changing and things are happening beneath the surface.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Sister Joyce. So yeah, so Sister Joyce just talk about, people quit when progress feels invisible because, to really not being able to quit, you have to work internally. That means, building that confidence that will allow to make better decision making and create those stronger habits. So, but it's all about being consistent, you know. Like Sister Joyce ended with that sentence. Consistency is about trusting progress you can fully see yet. Okay, so let's move on to the next point.
The next point says consistency grow faster in community than in isolation. You know, I have learned this through my own journey. When I first started my online business, I tried going at it alone, you know, long hours, figuring everything out, facing doubt and setback silently, only me. Progress was slow. When you are doing things on your own, the progress will be slow. That's how it was for me. And at times, it feel like I was running in circle, just same way. But everything changed when I became part of a community. When I joined my community, everything changed. People who share their wins, I see people that are sharing their wins, their struggles, and the strategies that they were using. Suddenly, I wasn't just accountable to myself, I was accountable to a network of like minded individuals. I share my goals, learn from others' experiences as well, and celebrate small wins together. So, consistency now became easier when you are doing things every time. The energy, the support, and motivation from the community, it pushed me to show up every day. You know, when you are not alone, you see people that you are working together. That's what pushed me out like this. Like before, I'm not a Facebook person, but when I didn't feel like it, ideas flow faster, solution appear quicker, and my confidence skyrocketed. My online business now started to grow, not just because of effort, but because of the shared momentum um, of a community that lifted each other. Now that I realize isolation will slow your progress. When you do things alone, it will slow your progress. When
Mhm.
you're supposed to ask questions that you are not asking questions, it will be taking you more time. But if you need to ask question today, tomorrow you might see solution. Connection accelerate it, and surrounding yourself with people who understand your journey, that thing that you are doing. Surround yourself with those people who is inspire. Sorry, someone is calling my phone. Surround yourself with people who understand your journey, who inspire and challenge you. People that are challenging you, like my business partner that we are here. They will challenge you. Do this, you can do it. Even you are thinking within yourself that you cannot do it, you can do it. No, it's you will always hear positive things from our people. They transform consistent action from a struggle into a lifestyle. So, a study by the American Society of Training and Development found that people are 65% more likely to reach their goals when they have accountability, and over 90% more likely when they regularly check in with others. Community provide these things for you. Accountability when motivation drops, perspective when doubt creeps in, encouragement when progress feels slow. Can you see? It's not good to isolate yourself in anything that you are doing in life. Even if it is business, you are a student, anything that you want to do, you are doing your handiwork, you need people around you. You can't do your life alone. You need people around you to move forward. When you are doing it on your own, it's going to take time, and you might not get to that where you are. Your dream is where you dream, you are where you are dreaming to get to. You might not get there if you are doing things on your own. So you don't need more willpower, you need support of the community. In anything you do in life, let go to the community, associate with people. Don't do it alone. If you really want the result on time, don't sit down alone. Thank you so much. Back to Miss Sandy.
Thank you, Sis Justina. So yes, so Justina just talked about consistency grows faster in community than in isolation. Yeah, and just like Sis Justina mentioned, when you're doing things alone, it takes more time, and you can make mistakes. But when you do it in a community, it helps you, to motivate you, to keep push you to keep going. It avoids you to make mistakes, that other people already made it. So you learn from them so you don't do those mistakes, so really help you to move forward in a faster way than if you are doing it alone, and you have that support, technically, for knowledge, and also emotionally, because every journey it has like highs and lows. So when we are low, the community is there to support you, to help you, move forward. So it really makes a difference, when you are growing in a community, because it grows faster. Okay, so what is our key takeaway for this topic?
A key takeaway for this topic is, if you've quit before, this is not a failure, it's feedback. Consistency, consistency isn't about doing more, it's about doing what matters. long enough for results to compound. As you move through this year, ask yourself, what kind of support would help me stay consistent this time? These are all progressive questions we have to ask ourselves so that we know whether we are going forward or backwards.
Yeah, thank you, Sis Rejoice. And then now, what is a message for the audience?
Comment. Consistency if this resonated. Or message us if you are ready to build habit that actually last. Message any one of you of us here, and we are going to get back to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Sis Justina. And we have arrived to the end of our live for today. Hopefully, you learned something about, why most people quit and how to stay consistent. So we learn about the reasons behind, and also we learn about how you can um, change that pattern that we do every year, and start making a new change and for 2026, so you're able to achieve the goals that you vision to achieve for this year 2026, and not repeating the same mistakes that we have been repeating for years. And then keep that momentum, to be consistent, and to be find a community that will uplift you, that will motivate you. um, and that's what we have here. So let's find out what is our topic for next Monday.
Our topic for next Monday is identity shift, from who I was to who I'm becoming.
Yes, so that's what we're going to be talking next Monday. So it's a powerful conversation about personal growth, self perception, and stepping into the next version of yourself with intention. So it's going to be a good one for next Monday. So don't miss it. And like we say, we have arrived to the end of our lives. So hopefully you enjoy what we shared with you guys today, and you got some tips there. But if you also have any tips that you want to add to our live, put in the comments and we'll be happy to read your comments. So let us know if you have any more tips, and we will love to read your comments. Saying that, if you want to be part of a community that will help you to motivate you to be consistent, to uplift you, to be able to achieve your dreams and change those patterns that we do every year, you know, so you can build your online business, and at the same time, have that plan B or extra side of income that you can build on the side. Here are 3 ways that you can learn about this online business opportunity. You can either put in the comments more info, or you can send us a private message and we'll be happy to answer any questions that you might have. Or you can register directly into our websites that appear on the screen with your name and email address, and we'll send you that invitation to watch our webinar. It's actually a free webinar. So you have a free webinar. So we have audience here watching from UK, from the US, and Canada right now, and maybe other parts of the world. So if you want to register to our free webinar, all you have to do is just register into our websites that appear on the screen, and you will receive an email that will contain 2 links. So the first one is to register to the live webinar. That one will take you to a page that will have 2 buttons, so you can register for either day, depending where you're located in the world. And you can register for either day, and then you will receive the invitation to watch the webinar. So you can also register for both days. And the second link that you get there is the link to the replay of the live webinar. So just in case you cannot attend to our live webinar, that's not a problem, because you can always catch the replay and watch it from the comfort of your own home. In addition to that, we also invite you to our private Facebook group, where you get to see more success stories from members of our community and more information about the business. Now, you're probably wondering, so what is it we're going to find out on the webinar? On the webinar, you're going to find out how our online business plan works. And also, you get the opportunity to hear from the panelists, which are members of our community, who will be sharing with you why they decided to start their online business and how this online business has transformed their lives. So, if you want to catch the replay from last Thursdays before tomorrow's live webinar, all you have to do is just register into our website, and you will receive the link of the replay plus the link to register for tomorrow's live webinar. So saying that, we want to say thank you to everyone for being here with us today. For those catching the replay, thank you so much. And to our followers, thank you so much for being part of our journey, for believing in us, and for engaging with our content. So, I want to wish everyone a happy and blessed Monday for those who are on Monday, and a happy and blessed Tuesday for those who are on Tuesday, and a happy and blessed week ahead for everyone. So, thank you again for being here with us today. And until the next episode of the Global Freedom Conversations Live. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for watching, and God bless you all.
Thank
Bye.
Thank
you.
you, thank you, thank you.
Bye.
Thank you, my business partners.